I pray. Amen. God bless you all. Girls, there are only 11 girls have joined the class. It's 10 now. So, bacha, don't miss your classes. So, let's begin with a new topic, that is the environment protection and business. It is the topic of your lesson number 6. That's social responsibility and business ethics, environment protection and business. What is environment protection? Can you tell me what do you mean by environment protection? Anyone else? Have you heard this term before? If knows the meaning of environment protection, please raise your hand if anybody knows the meaning of environment protection. Yes, Anandi, Honey, Jasleen, Kate, Lavanya, Vanchika. You don't know the meaning of environment protection?
Ma'am, to protect
Give me
the
response.
environment.
To protect the environment. Basically, environment means the surroundings where we live. So, environment protection, it is the practice of protecting the natural environment by the individual, by the business organization, and by the government. This is the journal definition of the environment protection. So here we will study this environment protection by the business organization, how these organizations protect the environment. What are the basically you will study the main causes of environmental pollution, what are its need, why we protect the environment, and what are the ways and means of controlling the pollution. So this environment simply means it is defined as the totality of man's surroundings. It includes both the natural as well as the man-made environment. So natural resources includes the land, water, air, and man-made includes the culture, heritage, socio-economic institution, and the people. Environment pollution means environment pollution. Now we will move on to here. What are the various causes of environment pollution? So first, what is environment pollution? What do you mean by environment pollution? It means
Ma'am,
the
polluting.
injection. हाँ बिल्कुल. It means the pollution which harms the environment, which pollutes the environment, means the injection of harmful substances into the environment, called environment pollution. So this environment pollution has become the greatest problem that industries and businessmen are creating, is that of pollution. So which is result of industrial production. So protection of environment is must. Now what are the causes? What are the causes of environment pollution? The first is air pollution, water pollution, noise pollution, and land pollution. These are the main four causes of environment pollution. The first one is the air pollution. Air pollution means due to smoke, chemical emitted by factories, vehicles, it has created a hole in the ozone layer and leading to global warming. In this way, air pollution pollutes the environment. In fact, air pollution is caused by the solid and the liquid particles and the certain gases that are suspended in the air cause the air pollution. These particles and gases can come from cars, trucks, factories, dust, pollen, wildfires. So these are the main causes of air pollution. As the solid and the liquid particles suspended in the air that are called aerosols. So this is the first main cause of the environmental pollution, the air pollution. Air is polluted by the factories, as it is also caused by the we send the some chemicals. Chemicals it pollutes the air, it pollutes the environment. Next is the water pollution. What is water pollution? Water pollution means due to chemicals and waste dumped into the rivers, streams, and lakes, it is the main cause of polluting water. This is the cause of polluting the environment. So water pollution is another cause of polluting environment. It has led to the death of several aquatic animals and posed a serious problem to human life. When we throw the wastage of industries into the water, it harms to the aquatic animals. What are aquatic animals? The animals those survive in the water. So their life in danger. They die just because of the waste chemical products we throw in the water, lakes, rivers, we throw in that. Even the water pollution, the release of substances into surface, groundwater, or into lake, these are the substances which interfere the environmental pollution. So there are many other causes of water pollution is domestic sewage, the toxic wastage we throw in the rivers, the sediment. Sediment means it is the sediment example is the silt that resulting from the soil erosion. It may carry it into the water bodies by the surface runoff. This is another cause. Thermal pollution is another cause of water pollution, as heat is considered as the water pollutant. So the petroleum, the oil pollution occurs when oil from road and parking lot is carried into the water bodies. It also pollutes the water. So these are the basic causes of the water pollution. Next is the noise pollution. Noise pollution means noise is it also becoming the serious health hazards, that this is continuous exposure to noise can cause diseases such as loss of hearing, the mental disorders. This noise pollution is caused by many reasons. It may be causes by the events, the speakers, loudly speakers, the transportations, loud rainfalls, thunders, noise pollutions from the this public these cars and trains, by celebrating the events. by urban planning. These all are the causes of noise pollution. Agriculture, military, they all become the causes of noise pollution. So this noise pollution affecting the environment, it may impact this, it raises the stress in the human beings. There is brain damage due to this. Hearing problems occurs. Anandi, you are late. And there is sleeping issues too. When the noise is when the noise occurs in outside in the surroundings, we cannot take a good sleep. So there is sleeping issues. It affects on the animals and the plants also. So noise pollution is another environmental pollution which impacts the environment. Next, last is the land pollution. Land pollution means the dumping of toxic wastage on the land causes land pollution. What are the causes of land pollution? Land pollution caused by agriculture wastage, by use of fertilizers, by use of pesticides in the land, in the cultivation, deforestation, cutting the trees in the forest, it causes the land pollution. Industrialization causes the land pollutions. Sewage causes the land pollution. Chemicals causes the land pollutions. Nuclear wastage, constructions, these all are the causes of land pollution. And land pollution affects, it affects the climate effects due to this land pollution. Soil pollution occurs. It affects on the health of the human. It affects on the tourism. It also affects the air pollution too. Air is also affected by land pollution. The underground water is also affected by the land pollution because the wastage is dumped on the land. So it will impact the underground water too. It will affect the animal and plants too. So these are the basic main causes of the environment pollution. Is it clear, bacha?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear all the causes of environmental pollution?
Yes, ma'am.
Now next move on to the need of environment pollution. So here we have the need of pollution control, how we control this environment protection, how we protect this environment. It is to ensure healthy life. Many diseases like cancer, heart attack, and lungs complication all caused by the pollutants in the environment. So pollution control is must to keep a check on these diseases. So we should ensure a healthy life. So it will be by checking, by having a control on pollution, by checking that whether there is not diseases occurring like this, cancer, heart attack, and lung complication, because these all are caused just by the pollutants in the environment. So the need of pollution control is to ensure the healthy life. Next is to ensure safety. Pollution control is helpful to ensure safety. Due to environmental pollution and smoke, the visibility is reducing, due to which chances of accidents have been increasing. So to reduce the number of accidents, there must be check on the pollution. Next is the economic losses. Means pollutants in the environment bringing heavy economic losses for the country. For example, Taj Mahal is losing its beauty due to pollution. So there is need to protect the environment. And the last need of the environment protection is improve public image. A firm that adopts pollution control measures enjoys a good reputation as a socially responsible enterprise. As we know that a industry, a firm, a organize which adopts the measures to control the pollution, the reputation will in the society. So how the industries should what gonna we do with the wastage as these are thrown into the rivers? So we should do a we should dispose the wastage first in the industries. There are big water cylinders there where the disposed material, if there where the wastage is disposed. So once the dispose is there means the harmful chemicals is to be dissolved over there. Then the dump material is to be dumped in a place, or we can say that will be not much harm to the environment as the chemicals are dissolved already. So these things, these measures should be adopted by the organizations that will increase their goodwill, that will increase their reputation in the society. Is it clear, bacha? Yes, girl, clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next is the what are the ways and means of pollution control? Here, the first one is the regulations. Regulation means ways and means how we can control the pollution. What are the ways? What are the approaches to overcome this pollution problem? The first one is the regulation. Regulation means regulation can help in control the pollution by industry. Means every firm gets different types of permission from the government agencies before starting their business. Permission from Pollution Control Board of the state. Nikhar Bacha, you are very much late. Okay. So permission from Pollution Control Board of the state is required, or from the central government. Before giving permission to start a business, these bodies, these regulatory bodies can put condition for installing devices for control various wastage. Means when they're gonna be set regulation is there, the people, the businessmen have to follow that regulation if they are, because a certificate is to be issued by the board of state or central government, that when they're gonna establish an industry or a factory, the wastage should be dissolved first in their own premises. It will not impact the environment. So the control of various these wastes and discharge are to be taken by the industries. So these new units will make agreements for treating wastes and use anti-pollution technology. This gonna help, or this gonna be the means of controlling the pollution. Next is pollution control standards. As the government sets some pollution control standards, as these standards fix the maximum allowable level of pollution. So this industry should not exceed the level of pollution while they have to follow these pollution control standards. As these standards vary from industries to industries, there gonna be no limit, or there is no provision to cross the allowable pollution limits. The industries can't cross the limit. So the government allows, or they give the permission that you that there is certain limit that up to this you gonna pollute environment. As now how, as when we dissolve the goods, some chemicals are dissolved, but some are left. But there is some limit set by the government that are called standards. So another ways and means of pollution control is setting the standards, control standards by the government. Next, third ways and means of the pollution control is the environmental evaluation. This is another main cause of environment pollution. As we know, the another main cause of environment pollution is industries. Industries wastage and discharges, that are the causes of pollution. So the government has got environment evaluation report of different industries, so that they know the causes of pollution. So evaluation is another important way to control the pollution uh, pollution in the environment, as this evaluation is done by the government. So environment evaluation, as these industries have to submit a report, as like the reports they get by evaluating the industry's pollution, the government can set the standard for them. So before giving them established permission to a organization, government says that how much level of pollution is there. If they are crossing the limit, they are not permitted to establish the industries. So this environmental evaluation is another important means of pollution control. Next and the last is the banning hazardous substances. It means that the government has banned the use of certain hazardous substances which may cause the pollution. For example, use of polythene. The polythene should be banned, as it affects it pollutes the environment. Next is dumping of toxic substances is banned, as some wastage of industries is full of chemicals, full of toxics. It is banned that we cannot dump to at any place. First, measure is to taken that it should be dissolved properly. Then it is to be dumped. So the chemical toxic substances is banned to dump at any places. The smoking in the public places is also banned. Also, the vehicle they get the pollution check certificate after every 6 months. Every vehicle get the pollution check certificates. So these things means these are the hazardous. We have to ban these things, that we should not use polythene, we should not dump toxics, smoking in public places is banned. So these are the substances where we have to ban the ban. We have to apply the government has to mm, impose ban on these doings. So it also become the means of the pollution control. Is it clear, girls? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So the next and the last topic of environment protection is the role of business in environment protection. So what is the role of business in protecting the environment? First is eco-friendly and clean, low wastage technology should be used by industrial organization. Eco-friendly and clean and low wastage technology. This should be used by the businessman to protect the environment. Next is industrial wastage should be recycled as far as possible. As the industrial wastage that causes the environmental pollution, as it is thrown to the water, it may cause water pollution. As it is thrown at the land, it may cause land pollution. So this industrial wastage should be recycled as far as possible. So that is another role of business environment protection. Next is the plant and machinery should be modernized to the minimum pollution. The new business concern, they don't adopt, they don't get the old plant and machinery which may pollute the environment. They should adopt the new modernized technology which helps to minimize the pollution. This is another role played by the business in protecting the environment. Next is the business houses should comply with the laws and regulations enacted for prevention of pollution. So there are laws and regulations set. So these business are to be enact upon these laws and regulations. So it is another role of a business played in controlling the environment pollution or to protect the environment. Next is positive steps should be taken to save environment, like plantation of trees, cleaning of rivers, cleaning of ponds. This is another role played by the business to protect environment. So in this way, a business gonna be successful. A business raises a reputation in the market, because a business or an industry who thinks about to reduce the pollution in the market, they take the measures to control the environmental pollution, it raises the goodwill in the market. So this is all about the role of business in environment protection. Is it clear, bacha? Yes, girl, clear hai?
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody have any kind of doubt? Please let me know.
No, ma'am.
Okay, now I'll show you some pictures. Just tell me, what is this? This is another. This is the picture which is showing it causes the environmental pollution. Can you tell me which kind of environmental pollution it is causing?
Air pollution.
Air pollution. It causes air pollution because this smoke in the air by the brick kiln, by the industries, it causes the air pollution in the environment. Next picture is here. What it is another environmental pollution cause? Can you tell me which kind of this is environmental pollution has? Yes, bacha.
Land or water pollution.
Water
Hmm.
pollution.
So it is water pollution. As we dump these wastage in the water, it causes water pollution. As I already said, that many of aquatic animals die because of this wastage, because their environment impacted. It impacts their environment. It impacts their lives. It is not harmful to our to human only. It also impact the other animals too. So we should not do this. We should first dissolve this, or we should recycle this. Now the next picture. This is another cause of environmental pollution. Can you tell me which kind of this?
Land
Land
pollution.
pollution.
Land pollution.
Bilkul. It is the land pollution means land is polluted by dumping the toxic, the chemicals at the land, and this polythene, here the polythene is there, as it is non-degradable. So this polythene causes the land pollution. Here, here also these are non-degradable, so these also causes the land pollution. The glasses, they're also the land pollution causes. Now the last picture is, as their name is specified, these are the noise pollution. Here the picture wise displayed, that the chopper we have given, the car, speakers, music instruments, speakers, ambulance, this all those are the causes of noise pollution. Is it clear? Is it clear, bacha?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is all about your environmental protection and the business. If anybody have any kind of doubt, please let me know. If you have any kind of doubt, please let me know, bacha. किसी को कुछ पूछना है? Yes, girls, I
No,
need your
no, ma'am.
response. Everything is cleared?
No. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, your T1 syllabus is to be uploaded soon, as I already discussed in the sessions also, in the vacation session, that up to 6, part 1 is to be covered, come in your T1. So, as this is the last chapter and last topic is left, that is a business ethic, we will do it in the next session. So, for the timing, your T1 portion is completed. Okay, so be prepared in your T1 examination. Now, shall I close the session?